GENEPAULACEPETER here. Just thought I'd throw up a quick pickup video. So I just picked this up at the store anyway. This is an Avengers poster book. Yeah, I'll get into that another time. I usually always get those poster books, but I got a big random stack of books here that I just got back from the store. So, and all these books cost me $20, so I didn't mind picking them up. Anyway, and they're all in random order, so it's going to be a really confusing video for me because I didn't even do any research on any of them or whatever. These are books I just liked and I got. Anyway, this I had to get. I remember getting it as when I was a little bit younger, and I actually remember buying this and kind of getting in trouble for having it in school. And the teachers were like, "It's disgusting. That's filth." And I was like, "Alright, man, whatever." But yeah, it's a black and white comic, and there's an article inside with Jesus, what's his name? The guy who plays Freddy Krueger. I can't remember. Robert Englund. And there's an interview of him, so that's pretty cool. Then I got this because I couldn't believe I found it. I don't know any of you out there who've heard of a band called The Residents. If you haven't heard them, check them out. I'll probably put a link for one of their songs on my video. But this is their comic book that came with an album. Now this here is paper that's stuck to, because you know what happens when two comics are together and there's moisture, it'll take off from the other comic. Well, luckily I can salvage this. I can fix this. I already have. I cleaned up most of his head, and you can never notice. So these are just some more trickier spots, and I had to rebag them and all and stuff like that first. But anyway, I'm really good at restoring some comic books. Not so much spines, but covers. Yeah, so this won't be hard to fix. And this is by Dark Horse, which surprised me. Anyway, the Residents are an avant-garde band that started in the late 60s, and they've been together ever since. And the really out there music, and the comic book or the graphic novel here is just as bizarre. I was really glad to see that. Professor Beefheart, my friend, he's going to flip when I show him this, because the Resident stuff is just impossible to get. Like, impossible. And I'm pumped to get this. I already read it, like, on the cab ride home. Alright, I got this one. Well, one, it's the Hulk, and two, it's the Apocalypse Now cover. So I really like that. I thought it was pretty badass. 164, The Avengers. Nothing too key about that. I mean, it's a burn artwork. I might be going a bit faster. I might slow down. Incredible Hulk, just an issue I needed. $2.96. I believe that's wrong. I believe that's wrong. It looks like a female, but I believe it's wrong. First up was Nimrod, but I'm pretty sure it's wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Amazing Spider-Man, I grabbed it. It's the wrong Punisher one. I was looking for the one before this, 330. This is 331. But, you know, you can't go wrong with Amazing Spider-Man. So that was cool. This I've been looking for a while. To my knowledge, it's the first appearance of Doomsday. And that's Superman, the Man of Steel, number 18. Really glad to get this. It's a great cover. Beep Beep, the Roadrunner, number 14, by Gold Key. And, you know, I'm on a real big hunt now to try and find Hanna-Barbera stuff. Speaking of Gold Key, Hanna-Barbera did a lot of stuff where they put on Gold Key, and I'm just trying to track it all down. Strange Life knows what I'm talking about. The Capstone. So I'm going to try and get some of that. Picked up a couple of X-Men. X-Men 192. Now I forget this dude's name. I know he's in New Mutants. But I just thought that cover was pretty sweet. And this one, speaking of sweet covers, look at Juggernaut getting fucking... Now that's Nimrod. See, he looks a bit similar to the other guy. And... yeah. Colossus with the face of Nightcrawler and Rogue. And yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, definitely looks interesting. I'm gonna have to read it and find out what the hell is this, what's going on here. But yeah, Juggernaut all broken off. That's a pretty big feat to do. Let's see. Picked up another copy of this in mint condition. So I don't know who it is, so I can't say who I'm going to give it to. But someone left a previous comment that they were looking for it. Might be Lawn Boy Posts, 1975. I don't know. If it is me, I can send it out to you once I get other ones in order. There's other people I got to send out to. X-Men 215, and this is the first appearance of this dingbat, Super Saber. And first appearance of this... well, no, wait. Oh, there's Stonewall, first appearance, Super Saber, and this Nimrod, the Crimson Dynamo. Now, is that Crimson Dynamo there too? No, it's Magneto, right? They all look bad. I don't know who's doing the artwork on this issue. It's 219. It's really bad. I hate it. They all look the same. Horrible artwork. I don't know if it's intentional, but it's not very good. This one, Fall of the Mutants, the Uncanny X-Men, 227. Great issue. Great cover. Don't know why they're all flying or how they have that ability. Wolverine doesn't look too natural flying. He looks afraid, I think. Anyway, so yeah, cool book. Trying to find Longshot's first appearance. I've been wanting that for a long time. As I was saying, yeah, I'm trying to find the first appearance of Longshot, so if anyone has that, hit me up and we'll do a trade for something. I'm interested in getting it. My monster books. Monsters on the Prowl number 14, Return of Titan. It's a double thick book. Nice and thick. With the one with the staples in the front. Very nice book. Yeah. And then this one, Where Monsters Dwell. Don't really like the monster in this one. He looks kind of... oh, the Shadow. That's the one. It's original, man. Anyway, number 31, Where Monsters Dwell, and number 14, Monsters on the Prowl. Super badass, not so badass. I decided to get all DC crazy and buy some DC comic books. Alright, Action Comics. Now this book is hauled, by the way. And Dale Avery, if you're watching, I have your comic book. Ha 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 ha. So, September number 354. It's hard to read that. And it looks like a super lame issue. Nothing interesting, nothing incredible. But, for like 50 cents, I was going to grab it. Tomahawk. Now, it started with Turok for me. It probably even started before that. Other than superhero books. And anyway, Tomahawk is pretty badass, I gotta say. I'm only new to Tomahawk, but it's pretty badass. And that's issue 87. Don't know what it is about the number issue 87, but I come across issue 87 all the time of everything. Anyway, very cool book, very good artwork. I don't know who's doing the artwork on it though. I like it. I like it a lot. Picked up a couple issues of Strange Adventures. Number 163. again, that's kind of what put people off of the DC onto the Marvel. So Marvel were a little more freaking you out more, I think, with their design or their characters, and that's kind of lame. So, but I don't know what's going on with this book either. All this is really off the cuff. I have no idea what's going on, but it's cool. Strange Adventures number 161. Now this one I like the cover. There's a lot going on. Earth's frozen heat wave. Dun dun dun. The rapture. So yeah, both great books, and there's a nice orange one for those orange people. Orange people. I don't even know what that means. Picked up 2 copies of this, not even knowing why or when, but one's in, well, they're about equal condition. They each have their flaws. I guess this one's in better condition, but it's missing a little nick there. This has a big crease going down here. Oh my god, sorry. That was disgusting. Alright. Now I'm all thrown off. Okay, I love the cover. That's why I got it. War in Washington, 1990 AD. I like when we have surpassed the dates that they'll always put up and stuff, and I like when they do that in movies as well. I'm like, haha, you were wrong. So, that's why I got that book, but I have 2 of them. Must have been thinking the same thing. I really don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, I got them, so, I don't know. Somebody's interested in it. It's a pretty cool cover. Yeah, Lincoln Memorial. I think. Anyway. Cool book. And I don't know why I saved these for last. I guess they were just on the bottom. Yeah, I guess so. I had better books on top. 1 second. Ugh. Okay. The reason why I bought these is because they were in these protective cases. These ones. I don't even know how the thickness of them, but they're like the top loaders for playing cards, baseball cards. Let's do it up against something black. So they're fairly thick, and I've been looking for these everywhere. So now I have an example to show my comic book store guy and be like, dude, get me these, because I think they're badass. These are rotten. I wouldn't put anything in these right now. And they're all scuffed up from doing that. That's the problem with these. They do this, and they scuff each other. So you get these little nicks and stuff, and it doesn't look nice at all. It's not good plastic. But anyway, I'm rambling. I got this so I'd have an example. Just muttering like a fool, trying to tell them what I want. They're like, oh, I'm not too sure what you mean. And they give me some crappy Mylar ones or something. But anyway, Pit 1 and Pit 2. That reminds me of Incredible Hulk cover. And he reminds me of Incredible Hulk. It's good artwork. I love it. Don't really know much to say about the Pit books. That's kind of when I drifted away from comics a little bit and started focusing on what I already had. I stopped buying around this time. Okay, so yeah, I've been doing a lot more art lately. This piece is 19 inches by 14, I think. So I'm going to be giving this away in a contest. Spider-Woman, and this one's inspired by the Avengers poster book I got. So, yeah, it's all done in ink with chalk pastel background, ready, all matted, ready to be framed, signed by yours truly, but you can't see my name. And that's one of them, and this is the other one that's going up. This one took a little bit longer, and this is my Savage She-Hulk. And this is obviously inspired by the front cover of Savage She-Hulk #1. And again, all in ink with white graphite, white charcoal, sorry, up here, and chalk pastel, all pre-matted, ready to go. Both images have been sprayed with a coating to protect it, so there's no smudging will come off of it, so it's good to go. Good to frame, won't stick to glass or plastic front, you know, you can do anything you want with it. So they're really good to go on very nice artist board. It's generally used for watercolors, but it came out really nice here. The ink absorbed it really nice and had a real nice thickness to it. So yeah, I just don't know what to do for a contest. So, but these are going up. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know if you'd rather get comic books or artwork. Alright, this is GENEPAULACEPETER signing out. I love that one. Just looks 3D when you do that. Just come right at you.